Hey there. What's going on, my friends? What is going on? What is going on? This is Franco, Power Lead System, Thursday night internet marketing training. How are you? I'm caffeinated. Well, just a little cup of coffee, Thursday night. So, good. The audio is working, so I'm caffeinated. Well, I'm going to get rid of that echo now that I know the video and the audio is working great. All right, guys. So welcome to another edition of the Power Lead System Thursday night internet marketing training. 1 hour of solid internet marketing training. And I'm not talking about 2 minutes of training and 58 minutes of sales pitch. Okay, if anything, the buttons below, you can start a free trial if you haven't already, and you can plug into all of the training I'm about to show you. We have a training center, so you can click the blue button, start a 7-day free trial. The pitch is over. Let's get into some real internet marketing training. Tonight, well, first off, let's get into catching you up on what we've already been covering the past few sessions. Okay, this is session number 8 in the weekly series. As you can see on this page, when we're done here tonight live, it will run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week until next Thursday when we replace it with another new coaching session. Pretty cool, right? So you can come back and watch it again and again. And I'm going to show you right now where to get access to all of the recorded archives. Okay, fair enough. Let's go do that. And then I have a lot of content to cover with you tonight, so I can't really waste a lot of time, guys. I want to drill as much value as humanly possible into you tonight, so we have really, really, really good training, and we build the next generation of prolific internet marketers. How about them apples? Let me go on screen share here so I can start a PowerPoint. I'm going to go on screen share. The beauty of Google Hangouts is that they allow us to do everything I'm doing right now for free, and you can do it too. In fact, one of these trainings is going to be on how to use Google Hangouts, in your internet business, affiliate marketing, network marketing, whatever you're into, so that you can teach, you can sell, you can present, you can raise awareness, you can support your team, your customers. It's a really, really great thing. And then we can help you make pages like this, the one you're looking at right now, where your video, your training, your presentation, or your leader's training, your company's presentation, whatever you want, can be on these pages. You can share them with your team, and they don't have to become coders and programmers and designers and all techie and geeked out and stuff. You can just keep on building relationships and introducing people to your awesome message, your story, your products and services. How great is that on these pages branded to you? Okay, you are in the training, Chantel. I'll show you right now. I'll show you how to get into the training. How can I get into the training? I'm going to show you right now. Watch this. Watch this. So let's turn this on. Let me start a slideshow. Slide to the right, slide to the left, and drop it like it's hot right here. All right, so welcome to Thursday training, Power Lead System. I want to show you where to find all the recordings first, and if you're already an affiliate, how to replicate and duplicate this very own page for yourself and for your team. I'm Franco, but that doesn't matter. Enough about me. Let's talk about you and only you. Here's how to get all of the recordings so that you can catch all the way up. So how to find the recordings and replicate. I'm going to show you these 3 things right now. How to replicate this page, affiliates. You don't have to pay for it. It's free for you. We've already designed it. Let me show you how to go find the tutorial on how to replicate it for yourself so it tracks your sales, and you can invite people to free training and have it present and build trust and rapport and sell for you, okay? Number 2, I'm going to share with you how to promote this training. And then number 3, I'm going to show you where to find the past recordings, because these lessons, as you've noticed, are building upon each other, okay? So here are a couple of links to take note of. The very first one, promotethursdaytraining.com, is for members, affiliates of Power Lead System. When you go to that link, it's going to open up a page that looks like the picture up in the top left, and that walks you through a couple of tutorial videos, like 2 minutes each, They show you how to email, how to find the email invitation that we've already written for you. We've already written it. All you have to do is watch the video to learn how to send it to your entire email list in the system. And that will invite people here to the training. And also on that page, we show you in another video tutorial how to replicate this page. There's a lead capture page that you can use, and it looks like the image that you see in the middle, on the top of the screen here in the middle. That's a lead capture page. You can invite people to live training every Thursday or 24/7. At the link below, they click on the show me button there, and they pop in their email, and we send them the link to this page that we're on tonight where the show runs. We send it in the email, and you also redirect them into that page, which is the third picture down on the bottom right. Okay, so that training is going to show you how to do two things: how to replicate this page for yourself and the lead capture page, and how to email your list, your guests, your teammates, your customers, your prospects, whoever you want. We show you how to do that. We've already created everything for you. All you have to do is watch a little video, copy and post, copy and click by click, copy and paste, copy and post. Okay. Now, for those of you that want to invite people to the training, but you just haven't had the chance yet to replicate this page for yourself, there is a generic link that you're looking at. That's the thursdaytraining.com. That link is a generic universal page. You can send anybody there. It won't track to anybody. It won't take the sales away from you. When people click the blue button to start a 7-day free trial, what it does, it opens up a little shadow box, a little page opens up and says, hey, great, we'd love to have you. Please get back to the person, your sponsor, who invited you here, and use their link to sign up. Okay, so it's a very neutral page, but they can still access the training. So that's how to replicate the page. That's how to email your list and invite people to this training. And those are the step-by-step instructions on how to use a generic page as well. Okay, so let's talk about the recordings, and let's talk about plugging you into our routine of schedule of training, our training schedule. Okay, so the archives to all of this training can be found really easily. I don't know who it was in the chat room that was asking this, but here's how you plug into the training. You log in to your back office. There's a couple of ways. You can go to YouTube, and the name of the channel where we keep only these two types of videos, the Wednesday Overview Hangout, the Power Lead System Overview Hangout, and the Thursday Internet Marketing Training, are all archived on the YouTube channel Neil Guest, the Neil Guest channel on YouTube. There's the direct long link to it, or you can just search it, search in quotes Neil Guest, you'll find it. If you just want to click on a link and go to it directly, log into your training site in the inside of your back office of Power Lead System. Click on training. When you log into your training area, you see that in the picture up to the right, you'll see the menu bar. It starts with, from left to right, starts with home, then schedule, and then replays. See where it says replays? Click on replays, and it says click here. Those are the recorded trainings. Just click there. It takes you right to the YouTube channel, which looks like the picture to the left there. And that's where you can find all of the recordings. Okay, guys? So you're up to date. You know where to go to lesson number 1 and 2 and 3 in the recordings. You know how to invite people to this training. You know how to set up your own page. I want this page to train your team for you. I would love this page to close some more sales for you as well. That's how to do it. You can catch up on the training, because today we're going to go through something that is primarily specifically tailored to people that are already a customer, an affiliate. We're going to talk about some email marketing intermediate and a little bit, don't get scared, you can do it, but a little bit advanced training tonight, which is going to make you look like a prolific, really knowledgeable, well-trained, well-schooled internet copywriting affiliate marketer, okay? Email marketing. So a specific aspect of it that tends to, I get questions about this from Power Lead System affiliates quite often, so I'm going to cover it tonight and help you out. Okay, so let's continue. Also, We have training all week long on Mondays, on Tuesdays, on Wednesdays, on Thursdays, and sometimes even on Fridays. Where do you find the training? Where do you plug into those Hangouts, those webinars, the recorded videos? Well, you do it inside of the training schedule. So we go to the training center again, and now the second in the menu items up there, the menu tabs up on the top of the site, you see where it starts with home on the left. Well, the very next one is schedule. When you click on the training schedule, you click on schedule, and it opens up this where it tells you, on Mondays, click here, on Tuesdays, click here, on Wednesdays, click here, and on Thursdays, click there. And that's how to create the web pages for yourself and how to get to training. So that's how you plug yourself into training. Let me give you a big hint if you're brand new. If you're brand new and you hit that big, beautiful button that says start your 7-day free trial right under this video, even as a 7-day free trial member, we give you full access to our entire training center that you're looking at right now. So that's a big hint. Just plug into our internet marketing training, go through our recorded videos, and then compare our value here with anywhere else. I'm not kidding. Compare us, and you'll see. You're not going to find a better quality of internet marketing training, especially pound for pound for the cost of membership here. And especially during your 7-day free trial, it's a no-brainer. So just click on the button, start your free trial, and join us in the back office, in the support group, and inside of the training center. We'd be honored to train you up. Internet marketing. All right. So let's get right into it then. So the new session for tonight, we're going to be talking about email campaigns, email follow-up. So many powerful sales closers, sales trainers, sales professionals will tell you that your fortune is in the follow-up. Good follow-up habits, good follow-up discipline, and refining your follow-up style. And one of those aspects for us as internet-based affiliate marketers or networking marketers is follow-up marketing with emails. Now, in the prior trainings, we've shown you how our systems, the pages and the funnels that either we help you create or that we've already pre-built for you to use, a lot of them, when you log in inside, you'll find a variety of pre-written follow-up email campaigns where you can take an entire multiple letter campaign series and plug that into any lead capture page that you want in the system that you create or that you use from us. You can use those already pre-built for you, or you can use one at a time and find a really good email campaign where you're not necessarily going to use all of the emails, but you find one or two that you really like and you want to use them. I'm going to show you tonight how to copy and edit email campaigns so that you can personalize them yourself and attach them to whatever capture page you want, whatever funnel you want. And here's a very specific need of this. I get asked often, hey, Franco, my team or my sponsor or a power lead system leader somewhere gave me a share code. I installed a sales funnel. It came included with an email campaign. But when I test those emails, I click on the links and it doesn't take me to my page. It takes me to somebody else's page, or I've been trying to click and redo them, and rewrite them. But it doesn't go, when I click on the links, it doesn't go to my page. It goes to some other page somewhere. What can I do to fix these emails? And when you're through with this lesson, you're going to know what the super simple fix is that they were just missing a step. They were just missing a step. But I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. And it entails making a copy for yourself, an editable copy of an entire email campaign, making your edits, and then attaching that email campaign back to whatever lead capture page you want to use. And that's, once you learn how to do that, then you never have that issue ever again. And you can utilize a lot of the copywriting that we've already put into the system, and you can pick and choose or take one at a time or take full campaigns and plug them into your own marketing and just make the refinements that you need so it fits your personality, your voice, your product, your service, your style, your program, okay? But you don't have to start from scratch. How cool is that? So again, we're going to talk about how to copy and edit your email campaign for more closed sales in your business. That's what we're going to talk about. Okay, so we're going to go inside right now. We're going to do the work. I've got a lined up little piece of homework here. I'm going to show you click by click, because I have to start from scratch to show you this. So you're going to learn how to create your own capture page really quick and all that. We've covered that in other training, but I'm going to fly through it and get us to the part where we see this situation, this scenario where you need to make changes to an email campaign, and you need to know the one step that people usually miss. So what we're going to do, we're going to cover number one, email campaigns. Number two, how to copy a campaign. Number three, how to edit it. And then I didn't have room here, but number four is how to attach it back to any capture page that you want. Now, I want to give you some reminders, critical hints about the purpose of your follow-up emails. What is it that you're trying to do to enable people to build enough trust in you and your message and your offer so that they actually buy from you? And here are some reminders where you want to point people to in your follow-up emails. Number one, of course, you want some emails that will just invite them back to watch the video on your sales pages. Okay, you want them to come back and watch your video on your sales page. Number two, you want to invite them over to your overview hangout. That's a very important job. Whatever overview hangout you have, whether it's your primary company, our hangouts, whatever hangout, there's always some kind of a live event. You want to plug them into the environment. And a lot of times online, the environment is a conference call, a webinar, a hangout, not just your static video all the time. You want to round it out with some really good places, some content, but in an environment and in a delivery mechanism that makes them feel part of a team, part of a crowd. They're not by themselves watching a cold video in the middle of the night on their phone, where somebody just wants them to buy something. No, that you want them to feel part of a family, part of a group. This is a movement. It's a crusade. Here's our team. Look at us in a chat session where, we're watching this. This is our live training. We do it every week, live and recorded. It's all good. You're not alone here. We're here to help you. Okay, so that's what you're doing psychologically when you're inviting people to a live event. Number three, you want to reply to email. You want to invite them to reply to your emails with their questions, right? If you have questions, Joe, at the end of this email or at the end of the video, just know the fastest way to get a hold of me is just to click on reply to any of the emails you're getting. And I'm right here to help you out, buddy. Just click on reply, ask me your question, and you will get a personal reply from me. Right? And it's true, because every time somebody clicks on reply to your emails, even from the autoresponders, the automatic ones, when they reply, they go straight to you. If you've got a smartphone, you're checking your email on your smartphone, you'll see them right there, and you can reply instantly and provide a good service, good leadership, be a good tour guide to your prospects. Number four, you want to remind them, you want to plug them into your social media. You actually want them to know they can follow you on Facebook and send you a message on Facebook if they have any questions. There's no more rapport building, friendly, neutral site than the ubiquitous Facebook. Everybody's got it. But when you invite a sales prospect to your social media, that's your private home there, right? That's where you have pictures of your kids and your friends and this and that. You're inviting them into your house in a place where you can be vulnerable. What are you posting today? What are you talking about, right? And by inviting them in to ask you questions directly in your real Facebook, that goes a long way towards building a little bit of rapport, a little bit of trust, and just may be the difference between then they see your invitation to watch a video. They may just take it more serious and actually pay attention, because now you're a real person. You reply to your real emails. You reply to the messages they send you on your real Facebook. See what I'm saying? That builds a lot of trust. And then, of course, number six, you can make it real simple. Everybody's got a cell phone, right? At the end of your cell phone, just say, and last but not least, fast way to get a hold of me is just send me a text message. Here's my cell phone. Talk to you later on the next video. Hey, join the team. Maybe you're ready to join the team. Click and join us. The water's just fine, right? So those are things that build rapport and trust in all of your follow-up emails. Keep these in mind. You don't have to do it's not hard to provide all of these elements in one email. It really isn't hard. You just make your name clickable, and that goes over to your Facebook. Leave your phone number there, and just under it in parentheses, say, text me with questions, message me on Facebook, or just click reply to this email, and I can help you out. Now go over here and watch our most recent Hangout training, And also click here to watch the main video, and I'll see you inside in the team, right? I just added all 6 of those elements to a run-on sentence right now in less than 5 seconds. You know, so you can easily turn that little rant into an email, and there you go. You've got all of the elements covered. So anyway, here's what we're going to talk about tonight. Sometimes you install sales funnels with email campaigns that may or may not be coded perfectly with your links. Test them all the time. And if you find that that's the case, what happens is there's a specific process so that you can just make a copy of that campaign. It's okay. It's okay if the emails aren't linked to you. You can easily link them to you by making a copy of that email campaign, renaming it for you, editing the emails if you have to, all of them, and then just attaching it back to your capture page, attaching your copy of that email campaign to your capture page. And now automatically all of your own emails continue to go out now, linked to you. Other times you want to use an existing campaign that's in your back office. We have a lot of great campaigns. They're pretty generic. They're pretty universal. A lot of them are selling our funnels of Power Lead System. But even if you're selling a weight loss product or something else, some other primary program, if you find our prospecting campaigns compelling, there usually is only little refinements that you need to do to turn something from a generic, hey, let me teach you how to make money online email follow-up campaign into a, hey, let me show you how to make money from home and lose weight at the same time. There's not a lot of tweaking that needs to go on to switch that, to make that switch. And to do so, you're going to need to do what I'm going to teach you tonight. So this is how to make them your own and do your own edits and not have to start from scratch. I don't know if anybody in the room suffers from writer's block. Some of the people, there might be some people on the internet that haven't had to write anything since they were like in junior high or high school, right? So little people get weirded out, a little scared of, oh my God, I have to write emails. I don't know how to write emails. Oh, sure you do. You know, you flame people on Twitter all the time. You know how to, you know, communicate via Facebook post and Twitter. If you're already doing that, you can write follow-up emails. But let me guide you along. Let me help you a little bit with this, doing this. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get rid of the slideshow. What time is it? Okay, good. We have good time. So I'm going to get rid of the slideshow, and I'm going to go inside of my own Power Lead System admin, and I'm going to run you through the scenario so that you can learn the skill set. And remember, it doesn't matter that I go pretty fast when I do this tonight. If I do, don't worry about it. You've got the recording of this training. You can stop, rewind, watch a part again to get it. And then go, oh, that's how he did that. Okay, I click there, I do this, I do that. And then keep going and stop, rewind, watch it again. Right? So don't worry about my pace tonight. I just want to make a good content, a good coaching session for you tonight so you have something solid to go back to. Okay, so here we go. Let's log in. Woo! All right. Ooh, I got 2 domains coming up expiring in April. I better get on my wallet or else they'll be gone. All right, so here we are at my, ooh, notice the beautiful color of green that all of these little boxes are in my back office. Usually, far too often, let me just be honest with you, I see people's back office and they'll have a couple of red boxes down here. Let me just invite you to turn those green so I can quadruple your income opportunity here. I can quadruple the amount of money that you can make by simply one time in your life letting these boxes turn from red to green. Okay, so that's a little mini sales pitch for you. That's about it. All right, so now what I'm going to do, I am going to create, because I want to show you this from scratch, I'm going to create a generic lead generation capture page right now from scratch from some of the designs we have in the back office. Okay, you ready for this? All right, so the first thing I'm going to do just for you is I'm going to create a brand new link to attach this page to. This is going to be our training page, and I'm going to have some fun with the email marketing system right now. Okay, here we go. Look over my shoulder. So I'm going to hover over websites. The first thing I'm going to do is go down to domains and subdomains. I'm going to go to slide to the right, and I'm going to go down and drop it like it's hot on manage subdomains. Right there, I'm going to click manage subdomains. Now I'm going to go down here. You can see I have a lot of subdomains. I got a lot of them, been here a long time, working with these guys for 10 years full time. So I've got a lot of funnels. So on this one, I'm going to create one from scratch. Let's call it LCP for lead capture page. I'm going to call it LCP Infinity, right? LCP 8, LCP Infinity, LCP 8. And I'm just going to pick one of my domains here. That's the easiest one for me, that I usually build a lot of stuff on this simple one here just for training purposes. So I'm going to create lcp8.this.com, right? And now I'm going to create that subdomain because I'm going to put a capture page on it right now, and I'm going to attach, we're going to pretend that I'm going to attach the wrong email campaign to it so that we can run through this evolution, this scenario, okay? So let's create this lcp8.com. I'm going to create the subdomain. All right, so now I created the subdomain. Now it's asking me if I want to assign the subdomain, and I do. And I know that I'm going to create a capture page from an existing web page from our library of web pages, right? I'm going to go in and do that, but I'm not going to click here and do this. This is the very first thing where I notice some affiliates kind of mess up, and they click on here and they go and they pick up page design from the back office that's designed, let's say, to sell Power Lead System funnel. And they think that they can point it anywhere, but then they're having trouble because every time somebody opts in, they go to the Power Lead System regular selling page and not where you think you want them to go. And it's because you just clicked to use an existing built page. You did not click to make a copy of it that you can use for yourself. So now we know that we created, let me write it down, LCP8 is the name of the subdomain. I'm going to write it down for myself so I can remember it now. So now instead of doing that, what I'm going to do, check this out. This is the right way to copy it and edit your email campaign as well. Same procedure as we have to do it with lead capture pages, with websites. Check this out. Now, before I link it, I'm not just going to link it willy-nilly from the library. I'm going to make a copy of it first. Oh, so it's mine. Same thing with the email campaign. Watch this. So I'm going to hover over websites. You guys see that? I'm hovering over websites. I'm going to come over here to web pages, and I'm going to slide to the right, and I'm going to go down to copy web pages. Copy web pages. So important. Do this part first. Copy web pages. Now it's going to look like the same page, and it almost is, but you're making a copy of it. You're not using an existing pre-coded page. You're just going to take the design of it and edit. Okay, so now notice step number 1 here says that I want to attract someone to become a prospect for whatever I want. Okay, now step 2 says select the page you want to copy, then scroll to the bottom and hit the button that says make me a copy. Okay, so now what I'm going to go to the independent pages that everybody has access to for, let's say, for Power Lead System promotion. Okay, I'm going to go down to the section. Everything, like the sections are stacked on top of each other. Notice the very first one was for sales funnels, complete sales funnels that you have installed with share codes, okay, from other people. They're here first. We're not going to do anything with that. We're not even going to use any shared choices, any shared pages from share codes. We're not going to do any of this section. We're going to keep going down to Power Lead System section because I want to show you something. So down here, way down here, we're going to make us a toy capture page so we can train with. So I'm going to keep going. There's a lot of them. I've installed a lot of share codes. Yours won't be this long. Your list won't be this long, but bear with me. So here we go. Okay, so now here's the section for Power Lead System lead capture pages that are pre-coded already to promote the Power Lead System selling page. Okay, so that's the section there. I'm not going to use any of these, but beneath it, there's this section, any company lead capture pages, any company lead capture pages. Now, let me show you something else about this section that a lot of people miss. It says here, if let's say you have a primary company, some other affiliate offer, a different network marketing company, you've got a sales presentation page that you want to promote with this capture page, right? You can actually edit it here, right? Notice it pulled one of my offers out from the way my profile is set up because I've already done this a while ago. But if you want to include your own primary offer, whatever one you want, you can change it whenever you want, right? But if you want to attach it easily, then you can click here to edit whatever the so-called primary offer is that you have set up here for automatic use in these capture pages. So let's say you do. Let's say you have your own weight loss company that you want to promote into or whatever, right? You get the sales presentation link of that, and you can click to edit it here. So I'm going to open it up and see where it takes us. All right, there we go. Primary, outside, website, URL. And whatever that presentation link is, now make sure it's not another capture page. It makes no sense to create a capture page with Power Lead System and then have people opt in and land on another capture page for your primary company. You don't want to do that. You're building your own list. You don't need another capture page. You need a presentation page, okay? So whatever you put in this box, it's going to treat it as that's your primary offer that you might want to connect this capture page to, right? And you pop it in there, and then you click on update, okay? And changes saved, and there you go. So now you have to go back to, so now you go back to websites, web pages, go to the right, go to the right, copy web pages. Let's go back to this section now that we've updated that, and we know that it's got the offer that we want it to go to if we want to use it. It's not mandatory, but it's good to have it in there. Now I'm just going to move on down to that section again. Directly beneath the Power Lead System capture pages, there's the universal capture pages. That's where I was. So I'm just going to go down. Notice the Power Lead System capture pages are here, but I'm going to go down to any company lead capture pages. These are generic. You can promote, you could just build your lead list and you can edit these. All right, so I'm going to pick one from here. And let's say that I don't want to pick one with a video because I don't have the time to go picking videos and all that stuff tonight. I just want to use something simple. Let's say I was going to just drive cold traffic from an email solo ad into an offer. And I'm going to click on the thumbnail of this one and see what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to click on it and it looks like this. Okay, so I'm going to use that one. Let's say I wanted to use this capture page, but I don't want to collect a name. I just want to collect an email. Okay, check this out. So I go back here. Here it is. And see, it gives you three options. There's an option here where it says copy this page, email only. That means the form where they opt in is only going to ask for an email. This one above it is going to ask for a name and email. And the third option is going to ask for a name, email, and phone. You see that? You can create your own capture pages for anything. So let's say I'm going to use just the one. I'm just going to collect emails. Okay. I can always, in my follow-up emails, I can invite them. If they want me to call them, they can reply to the email and give me their phone number, and then I can call them, right? So anyway, I'm going to pick that one. So copy this page, email only. I'm going to go down all the way to the bottom, and I'm going to click here to make me a copy. Okay, let's make me a copy. Now it's going to open it up. It's going to open it up in the editor where you want to give it your own name now. Give it your own name, right? If you already know what you want to call it, that's fine. Usually what I do, so it's easy when I'm in my back office library to find all my own personal pages, I usually start with my name in full caps, just so it's going to list them alphabetically. So this is easier just for me to find it. Franco, and I'm going to call it what I called my subdomain, LCP8 for lead capture page infinity, right? LCP8. I know when I write that, this just has to make sense to you. Okay, so I know when I use the letters LCP, that means lead capture page. And this one says with the number 8, I'm going to know that it was this one for lcp8.whatever.com. Okay, matches. You want to make sure that you label stuff where you give yourself the best, the most efficient way to find it. Okay, and link it with your domain. So anyway, Franco LCP8. Now step number 2 is, remember I created a subdomain already? So I'm in step number 2, select which domain to use with this web page. I'm going to click here to choose a domain that I already have, and I'm going to find that one from this list. I'm going to drop it down, and I'm going to look for LCP8. And there it is, lcp8.joinfranco.com, LCP8, right there. So I'm going to select that one. That's the domain I just created for this, right? And now check this out. Okay, so here's part of the lesson plan for today. I'm going to pretend that I picked the wrong campaign, just a wrong campaign. Hey, the emails are not going to my link. They're going to my sponsor's link. What's going on? Are you stealing my leads? I knew this was a scam. Oh my goodness gracious, right? I'm going to pick the wrong email campaign. So in step number 3, if this page is using a survey, an opt-in form, which it is, which email campaign do you want to use? Remember, when you create a campaign, a capture page, you don't always have to attach it to an autoresponder campaign right off the bat. You can create the campaign later and then come back and link to it. Okay, so you do have this option. Do not send an autoresponder campaign. But in this session tonight, I'm just going to pick one, and let's say that I pick. I'm just going to pick one kind of at random that I know I can edit. I'm going to pick. This is what I was talking about before. We have so many prospecting email campaigns, follow-up email campaigns already in the system. For example, if you go down here to the lead lightning section or the free lead system forever section, everyone's going to have these. Some of these are just mine that I've created or used from share codes, but there's some system-wide ones that everybody has, like free lead system forever. Then there's Happy New Year. There's all these one message kind of campaigns that you can pick. Oh, Father's Day. Let me click on this one. Let me make myself a copy of this one so I can edit it and change it, make it whatever you want, and then use it, right? So you have all kinds of copywriting. People ask me all the time, hey, Franco, do you have emails for such and such program? I go, man, dude, you're a part of Power Lead System. You've got endless email campaigns already. You've got all kinds of emails. Just go on back there. Look around like I did. Just look around. Don't be lazy. Click around, look around, and open these campaigns. And you can read through the emails and find some that compel you. And then when you find a really good campaign and go, oh, I just have to change this slightly, then you can just make yourself a copy of it, edit it, and rename it for yourself with your own name, And now you have your own email campaigns slightly edited that fit whatever you want to do. For example, here's the lead lightning ones, right? Some of these they're pretty universal. You can use these messages on anything. And here are the Power Lead System campaign right here. PLS, opportunity campaign, 14 messages. This campaign right here, you can make your own copy of this, rename it, keep those 14 messages, and just edit them slightly to fit you, your offering, your personality. Make sense? That's what I'm teaching you how to do. But first, so I'm going to pick, just one at random that's wrong, like this one, right? So I picked that one, whatever, easy, automatic, whatever, 15 messages and they're wrong, right? So now in step 4, let me show you how I did that. Remember we edited our primary offer, so to speak, before, so it's right here automatically. So no matter what lead capture page you're creating from scratch or using a copied one or whatever, when you get to step 4, it's so quick. If you have a primary offer you want to point it to, you can just click on this, boom. And now automatically it knows that you want to program this capture page to when they opt in and they click the button, it's going to take them to this link and again, you can edit it in here too. It'll take you right back to that page where we already were, and I put the link in there that I wanted. See that? So there's some people that have a bunch of different offers, and when you're creating capture pages, it might be this one or that one or this one or whatever. So it's not so useful for you, multiple income stream, multiple affiliate marketing offer type of people. But there's a lot of people use Power Lead System, and they have one company. They have a primary company. Whether it's weight loss or travel or this or that, doesn't matter. Network marketers, right? They usually have one favorite company, one primary company, and they're using Power Lead System to generate leads on the internet to sell that company. Well, if that's you, then you should do this. You should click here, enter your main company's presentation page, if you're not going to create your own sales page yet in here, right? But if you just want to send them off to like a company presentation after they opt in and then just follow up and play that game, that's awesome. You can just enter it here. That way, every time you create a new page, a new look for whatever reason, it's going to be right in here for you. Just click there and you're done. Now, there's another way that is pretty easy. That's universal too. This last option, remember we covered this in other lessons. Click here. It says another website. And basically, whatever you put in this box, that's what it's going to be. I can put in my Facebook. I can do, facebook.com / my name. I can put my Facebook link in here and people will opt in and go to my Facebook if I want them to go there. Okay. So there's another thing that I'm going to show you after I do this where you can program. Now here, let me have this conversation with you. So let me cover another scenario. A lot of you would love to create lead capture pages and email follow-up campaigns that you can share with your teammates where it's pretty much already coded for them automatically coded for them. They don't have to do this. They don't have to open it up and retype it in and all that stuff, right? If you want to do that, I'm going to show you what to do right here. Let me just create the page first. We could always come back here and change it, okay? Let's assume it's just an independent page and you want to be able to copy and edit an email campaign and attach it to it. So let's just leave it like this for now. Let's bypass all the SEO stuff. We ain't got time for that tonight. And I'm going to click Save Changes to my web page. And here, remember the design was not like a graphic with an image background and all that kind of page. So it's just here. Leave it the way it is. Custom background, leave it the way it is. Yep, we're just going to leave it the way it is. And now it opens up the page in the editor. And tonight we're not talking about copy on pages, right? We're talking about email campaigns. So, but just know that if you did want to tweak the headline up, you can just go in here. It opens up in a visual editor. You can bold stuff. You can change colors, right? And so anyway, you can change anything you want in here. But let's assume that it's the way that we wanted it, right? Learn the truth about a simple system that nearly guarantees your success in the next 24 hours. And let's just say that's universal enough. We want to use that. We're not going to change the headline. We're going to keep it, right? So you just go down to the bottom and you click to save changes and move to the next step. So now we have a lead capture page. All right, we're done. That's it. Now we're going to view it. I'm going to click to view it. Notice up here at the top, it has the link that I created. So it's built on my domain, lcp8.whatever.com, right? And here's the page. There it is. Remember we programmed it to take people to my Facebook? Let me show you that it does work. So we come in here, we opt in, I put in my email, get instant access. Now it takes me here to make sure you're not getting robotic junk garbage clicks. So we fill it out, we click on submit. And no, I'm just going to go to the page and look at that, boom, landed on my Facebook. See, whatever you put in that box, that's where it takes people. Pretty awesome, right? So that's how you can do it. So now that we have the capture page ready, let me show you, what time is it? Yeah, I got to get to it. Let me show you how to make a copy of that email campaign, because let's say it was pre-written and you need to make edits before it links to your site, okay? So here's how you do it. Let me close this. So that is the page we want to work with. So now remember, you have to know which email campaign you were using. So if you forgot and you built the page, you're like, oh my God, how do I find out? How do I find out which email campaign I attached it to? Because now I got to find it in a list and make a copy of it. Hey, no problem. No problem at all. Hover over websites. This time go to web pages. And now that you've created something that's yours, go to my web pages, right? My web pages. Click on that. It opens up your list of web pages. And the one that you've worked on recently, the most recent one, is at the top. And guess what? That's the one it is. Franco LCP8. That's the one. So now to find out what email campaign got attached to it by mistake that you need to copy first, let's click on edit. We're going to go over here and we're going to click on edit. See this? Just click on edit. Boom, click by click training. How you like me now? Pretty cool, huh? You're not getting a sales pitch and like 2 seconds of training. You're getting the whole hour of training. We're probably going to go a little bit over the hour. So anyway, here we are. It opens up that page. So now if you wrote your own email campaign, you can switch to it, right? You can switch to it. If you want it to be on a different domain, you can switch to that. Like, let's say you wanted to split test 2 different domains. You're going to change the headline slightly. You can do that, but let's not worry about that. That's for other training. That's on a different week. Let's go right and stay focused. Step number 3, the opt-in email campaign is right here. So now we know, aha, it's easy automatic system, 15 messages. That's the one I want to make a copy of for myself so I can edit it. Okay? Easy automatic system, 15 messages. So now that we know which one it is, now check this out. Just leave this alone. We don't need to make any changes to the page. We just wanted to find out what was the name of that campaign. Oh, here it is, right? So now that we know, now we can go here. Look at this. Watch very closely. You guys watching? Watch this. Email, hover over email. Okay. Go over here to the right. Don't be scared. You're a pro. Watch this. We're not going to send a campaign. We're not going to add a campaign. What do we want to do? Well, we want to view and edit campaigns, don't we? Yeah, we want to view and edit campaigns. So click there. Boom. So here we are. And it just pulled up the very first campaign out of thin air, right here. And it's got the messages, and that's not the one we want to work with. So in this, but I want to show you something. Let's select the campaign we want to work with, that we want to copy. Come over here. Drop down the list. I know it seems scary for some people, but don't worry, it's alphabetical, and we know exactly what we're going after, right? You have the power here. You know what you want, and it's right here. Easy automatic system 15 message. That's the one, right? We want to take this, we want to steal it, we want to make our own copy, rename it, and then make the edits to the actual messages. So let's select it. So boom, see how it opens it up in here? So there it is, easy automatic system. Ha ha, I got you now. You're going to be mine. I'm going to sell whatever I want with these emails, right? So here are all the emails. Notice, before you make an editable copy of any campaign that was shared with you, you can't even edit it. All you can do is view it. See this? All you can do is view the email, but it does not let you change anything, right? It doesn't let you change. So people get frustrated. Oh man, these things are going to a different person. You know what's going on? So that's normal. You haven't made a copy of it yet, right? It's attached to your capture page. It's the wrong one, wrong links, but you want these emails. Here's what you do. At the very bottom, check this out. It says, see, this one says test this campaign. You don't want to do that. Create a new campaign. You don't want to do that. Check this one out. Make an editable copy of one of these campaigns. Well, look at that. That's what I want to do. So let's just click on that. And now it says, please enter your name for this new campaign. So I'm going to call it, let's just call it Franco Training L. Remember my link? I always label it so I know, well, this is an email campaign that I want to match up with that lead capture page. So I label it that way. It makes everything so much easier to work with and change and edit and find it. And it's just super awesome to label it like this. So label it the domain that is attached to that capture page, right? And now your email campaign matches the capture page and the domain. They all three, the trifecta, they all match. So it's very easy for you to put them together and share them with your team, right? So that's what I'm going to label it, Franco Training LCP 8, right? I'm going to create this campaign. Watch this. Boom. Now I want to show you what happens. Okay, so now it's telling me, okay, cool, you created that campaign. Please choose again the campaign that you want to copy in there, right? So I'm going to drop the list and I'm going to find EAS, what was it? Easy automatic, whatever. Where is it? Right here. Easy automatic system 15 message. This is the one we're playing with, right? This is the one I want to copy. So boom, I select it. And there it is. And yep, that's the one. So you verify it. And now look at what it says. Very easy, guys. Add this campaign to Franco Training LCP8. That's exactly what I want to do, mommy. Let's do it. Boom. Right, so we do it. We do. You can't break anything here. Follow these videos. We make you a pro. Now you're gonna actually be impressing people out there. So now here you go. Now look, for the future, remember we said we'd like to create campaigns that we can share with our teammates. Check this out. So now we have a campaign. Now look at what it says over here on the right-hand side of every email message. It says view/edit. You can now edit it, right? You're now free to move around the cabin, make your own emails, tweak them up, refine them, change the subject lines, whatever you want to do. It's yours now, right? It's yours. All the structure is there. You don't have to start from scratch if you're not a good writer or whatever, but you can refine it now, you know? And now look, for those of you that want to share these with your team later, check this out. It says here, this campaign is just for me. But you can click here for sharing. Click here to share it. And then you link it to an existing share code that matches a capture page that you want to share with your team. Or you create your own share code for it. Do whatever you want. Okay, but you can share it. I would not share it until you're totally done rewriting it and it's ready to go. Then you can share it. And then I'm going to teach you some techniques on how to share it and code it so that your team doesn't have to come in here and do all kinds of stuff to it to make it their own, to put their link in it. Okay. In fact, now that I've created the copy for me, let me do that. Let me show you how to do that. Okay. You have an option. Look, you can come in here and open up email number 1 and manually you can write whatever you want to write. And so instead of using this code, they coded it in so that it was just going to say go here now, but it was going to be clickable and it's sending people to their affiliate link to some kind of offer, whatever the company they're promoting is automatically, right? So you can get rid of that and you can just manually type in whatever link you want them to click on to go to manually. Okay, I used to teach all my teammates, don't worry about all the fancy stuff, just manually make your own copy of your own email and manually make your changes. And even type out the link that you want them to click on manually. Okay, start there. Just get something going. You don't have to get it right. You just have to get it going in the beginning. Then I'll teach you how to code it for your entire team. All right, so let me just do this in this training for tonight, both of them. So number 1, your first option is you can take out whatever you want to take out, right? Let's say, for example, well, I'm not promoting this offer, so I'm just going to delete this. And instead, I'm going to type in the link to whatever presentation page you want people to go to, right? So I'm just playing around here, putting my Facebook link in it again, just to show you something. But, you know, whatever link to your presentation page, you can just type it in. And if you didn't want to say this paragraph, you don't have to say this paragraph like this. You can delete it and you can say the paragraph however you want. Okay, you can just change whatever you want. Put in whatever link you want manually. And when you're done with that, you can scroll up to the top of each email and you can save your changes. And now manually, did you see how you can change any email you want manually without knowing any of the fancy coding or anything? Okay, now one thing I didn't show you is how to change the subject line. Maybe you want to change the subject line. Okay, so let's open it up again. This one, email number 1. Now at the very, very top, here's the subject line up here. So let's say, I don't want to say RE on everything, regarding everything. I just want to write a subject line, right? And so, you can highlight this whole thing and delete it and just say, here's my own subject line, right? Whatever you want, ... right? Here's my own subject line. So you can change your own subject line. You can type in whatever manual changes, type in your manual link, whatever you needed to do. So it's your email now. And when you're done, click on Save Changes. And boom. Now, see this, how the subject line changed? Here's my own subject line, right? And your message changed too. All right, so that's how to do it manually. What if you're getting this ready to share with your team? You all are promoting the same program, And what if you've got the same affiliate link to a sales page, right? So how do you pre-program that into the system so that you could code it and make sure that your teammates don't have to do anything? They can just grab the email, the share code, get the email campaign and use it, and it will automatically be linked to their own sales page, right? So let me show you how to do that, okay? So the first step, we're gonna leave this Franco Training LCP8 alone, right? LCP8, I gotta write it down. So I'm gonna come back to it right now. So here's what we wanna do. we want to insert our affiliate link into the system of whatever company we want to we're promoting with a team. Okay, so I'm going to click on Getting Started. I'm just going to get back to the Getting Started page. All I did is click there. Very easy, guys. Now, I'm going to click on Companies You Promote. This section right here, Companies You Promote. Okay, I'm going to click on this and check this out. It's going to open this up. Now, I got to pick something that I haven't already used. Oh yeah, I remember what I was going to do. There's one in here that I can use. Okay, so now notice I've already done this for a lot of different offers. My Facebook link is in here, my Payza, my whatever, right? It's all in. I've done that because I write emails for my whole team, and I just tell them, guys, put your affiliate link for XYZ company in here, and then these emails are already coded for you. Don't worry about it, right? So this is what we're going to do for you. So how do we do that? Well, let's say that we were all in a mythical company, right? We're all in the mythical company called 24/7 Viral Cash. It happens to be a funnel that sells Power Lead System. But let's just say we were all in the mythical company 24/7 Viral Cash. So I'm going to pick it out of this list of companies. I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to click here to save. Let's just say we're playing pretend, okay? Now in here, this is where you would put your company's sales presentation link to this company, 24/7 Viral Cash, right? So let's do it. I happen to have one for this funnel. I'm just going to call it, and you put the whole link in here. See, I was already messing up. You have to put the whole thing, HTTP, everything. So I'm going to call this video dot, and so that you can see an actual working website, I'm going to stick one in there that matches this funnel, okay? So anyway, let's say our mythical company, and we put in our mythical sales page affiliate link. Remember, not a lead capture page link, a sales page presentation, some kind of video, a presentation, a conference call, something, right? So I put it in there. Now we click here to save. And your whole team, you tell them to do this. You know, hey guys, click on Companies You Promote, look for 24/7 Viral Cash, our mythical company, put in your presentation link in there and click here to save, right? Once you do that, the emails are going to automatically work for you, because the way we code them, when we say click here to watch the video, they're coded to pull the data from whatever we put in here. See, notice how it's up here now, 24/7 Viral Cash, and my affiliate link is in there. That you would have your team do that in your training video, you know, and now we can go back to the emails and code it. Let me show you how to code. You want to see how to code this? It's so cool. So now we go back to email. Now that we have that link in there, we don't have to type it in anymore. It's going to automatically be putting it in there. So now let's go back to email. You guys like this? Pretty cool. Email, hover over email. Let's go down again to view and edit campaigns. View and edit campaigns. And now we're looking for that new campaign that I just created, right? I use my name to find it easier. So I use my name and then LCP8 somewhere. Let's see. Oh, great. Where is it? Franco, PLS, Franco. Oh, come on. Didn't I call it Franco? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I forgot training. So here it is right here. Franco Training LCP8, 15 messages. That's the campaign we copied. That's the one we want to refine and edit. That's the one we want to work with. So let's isolate it. Let's select it. And now look, it opened it up again. Franco Training LCP8, 15 messages, right? And here's the one we worked with, right? So now let's say that we want to code it in now, and instead of manually putting the link, we want to do this code. All right, let me show you where it's at. So let me open up the email, the one that we want to work with, email number 1. Here's my own subject line, right? That one. View, edit, click. Now, watch this. So there's a couple of things we could do. We know what we just did was we put in the name of our company and we put in our affiliate link in there. So if you look up here in this blue or green, I'm colorblind, so I don't know what it's, green or blue, whatever it is, but it says link to a company you promote. That's exactly what we want to do. Link to a company we promote. And look, because it was the most recent one that I've been playing with, that I've added, it automatically put it in the list. Now in this list is only the companies that you have put in that section. So if you've not put any affiliate links at all for companies, you won't have anything on this list. And if you only did this one, you'll only see one. I've had a few of them, right? So if I drop down this arrow, it's going to see all of the different companies or offer names that I've created. Only the ones I've created are in here. Nothing else applies, right? Now, remember, we just created, this is the one, 24/7 Viral Cash. We called our mythical company that, and we put our affiliate link to the presentation link, remember? So we're going to select that. So now it knows that it's got that link already. So now, what do you want the clickable link to say? Or what do you want it to say? Because that's what it's going to put in your email. So here's what I'm going to do. Before I do that, so I wanted to say, you know, click to watch this powerful video. And then whatever you put in here, it's going to show up as clickable, right? So let me say, let's play around and let's make a little arrow, right? Let's make a little left pointing arrow like that, just like that, right? Click to watch this powerful video. And that's all going to be clickable. Now, when I click on add, it's going to give me, it's going to put that link in my email body, wherever the cursor is. So where do I want to put that link? Right? So I come down here and I see, well, I have the link here. So I'm going to put it here, right? So I'm going to take this out. I'm going to delete, and I'm just going to leave the cursor blinking there. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. That's where I want the link. Now I'm going to go back up here and link to a company you promote, 24/7 Viral Cash. That's the one. Click to watch this powerful video. I'm going to click on add. Watch what happens. Boom. See, so now you look like a programmer, right? Now you're a programmer. Hey, mom, look at me, mom, no hands. I'm a programmer on the internet. Who knew, right? And so it's in your email. So let's say that's it, right? Now you see the other little things that it can do for you. You can pop your first name in there, your last name, right? How did they do that? Well, they coded that in by going up here. See the very first option? It says place a variable in your email to personalize it, right? And you can leave wherever you want this to show up, you leave the cursor blinking there in your email. And you can go up here, and so what do you want to pop in there? Well, how about not the recipient first name, your first name, right? So there it is, my first name. Boom, and when you click on this, it'll automatically put it there, wherever the cursor is blinking. That's how they did it. Okay, pretty cool, right? Because now, when you share code this email campaign and your teammate opens it up, they don't have to do anything, because whatever their first name is in their system, it's going to put it in there. Whatever their link is, as long as they've input their presentation link for whatever company you're promoting up here, when, you know, whatever, once they update that section, it's going to automatically have their link in the emails. How cool, right? So if your emails weren't already done like that, you can make them like that for your future team. How cool is that, right? So that's how they put, you know, these little things down here where it says in parentheses, percentage, you know, code, whatever, my F name, my L name, it's going to put their first name and last name right in there automatically, whoever it is. Pretty cool, right? Guys, that's the way to do it. So now you just save it. And there you go. You go on down to the next one. And you do the same thing. Obviously, I don't have time to do it for all of them. But if I wanted to change the subject line, I open up the next email. I come up here, change subject to what I want here. Right? So change the subject line. And then let's say most of this email was great. I'm just going to change this. And it says, go here and do that now. I'm going to say, watch the video again, right? So this is their code. I'm going to change that. I'm just going to delete it. I'm going to leave my cursor blinking there. I'm going to go up to the section, and I'm going to say link to a company you promote. And it says 24/7 Viral Cash. That's the one. Click here to visit my business. Let's say I did not want it to say that. I wanted to say click here. Click. There it is. Click to watch this powerful video, right? And so now it's in the screen here. I can just click on it. I don't even have to type it the whole way every single time. I just pick it out, and then I just click add, and boom. Now it's coded that way. So now when my teammate gets it, it's going to automatically be coded. You guys get that? Pretty cool what we covered tonight, right? So now you can save changes and boom. So now little by little, you have your entire campaign being changed quickly. I mean, quickly. Just open them up, see what you want to change, write different things. Now let's go attach. It's not attached to the capture page, guys. It's not attached. Once you get done editing the emails and coding them the way you like, now it's ready. It's ready to go. Remember the name of it. Franco Training LCP8. Let's go match it up with the capture page, shall we? How do we do that? Well, you do it this way. You hover over websites. You go down to web pages. So easy. You go to My Web Pages, and you're going to see a list of your pages that you've created. There it is. We want to edit this LCP8, the one we've been working on. We're going to click on Edit. It's going to open it up in the editor any day now. My coffee's getting cold. All right, good. So here we are. And now we're going to just find the section where we attach the email campaign. Remember, this was the wrong one. Remember this one? So now that we're done, we can switch it to whichever one we want. So let's go ahead and switch it. So now, nope, I don't want that one. I'm going to drop down this list. I'm going to go find my campaign. Mine. Right, so let's see. Franco Training was the name of it. Right here. Franco Training LCP8, 15 messages. Boom. That's how to copy and edit and code so that it's share code friendly now for an entire team can do it now. All you got to do is let them know, hey, look, here's the share code to this. Oh, let me do that for you. Let's connect it and then let's share code it. Okay. So Franco Training LCPA 15 messages. That is the one. So we're done. Now, let's say also that, okay, I don't really want to send people to my Facebook. I want to send them to a link. Let's say you created some kind of a sales page inside of the system. Okay, remember we did that for our emails? Well, that same sales page is in this link here. Whenever you have a sales presentation page in your Power Lead system, a custom page, and you want them to go to that, well, it's got a name already, so it's on a list here. So see this option here where it says, hey, link your capture page to where do you want them to go after they opt in? Well, this section here, if I bubble it, right, says a page in your website. It means in your Power Lead Systems websites. Okay, so now I'm gonna pick the one that I want, right? And I know that the one that I want is 24/7. Here we go. Capture page. 24/7 viral. No. 24/7 viral cash sales page. See, if it was that one, that's the one. But I think I made my own custom version of that one too. I want to see if I can find it in here and just plug it in. I think it's down here. Yeah. Let's see. We're almost done, guys. I'm just finding a page here. And you know what? I'm just going to go up here and make it quick because we're running out of time. So here it is, right? 24/7 viral cash sales page. So whatever it is, though, you look for it, you find it, and you attach it here. So now when people opt in, they're going to get this email campaign that we edited tonight and coded, and they're going to get sent to this sales page. Let's go check it now, right? So save changes to website. We're not going to change anything about the background or editing or anything. We're just going to go right through. Everything else is fine. If you do want to make a change to the headline, you have a chance to do it now, but let's just save it. And now view your web page. Let's go view it, right? And now you can opt in, pop your email in here, boom, right? And opt in. And where is it going? Boom, there it is. That's the 24/7 viral cash presentation for Power Lead System, right? It could be any page you want, but as you can see, it linked it correctly. And now it's sending the proper email campaign, right? And of course, you'd go to your email, you'd check it, but it's going to check out. It's going to be perfect, right? So now that we've done that and we verified that it is working, it's the one that we want. Now let's create a share code so we can share it with our entire team. How cool is that? How do you do that? Well, let me show you. You go back to email, right? Hover over email, go over here, and we're going to view and edit our campaigns. Now we're going to find it in here, Franco Training LCP8, right? Franco Training LCP8 right here. Now let's go back. Now let's pretend, okay, we did the whole thing. It's completely cool. So now we want to share code it. So click here, see up here? Click here for sharing. Click it. And now you can either pick and attach it to a share code you've already created. Let's say you created a capture page and you want to link it to the same share code that you gave the capture page. Or you can create a code from scratch. At the very bottom, it says new code right here. So let's click on new code. And it's always going to start with your unique user ID number, right? That's mine. It's always going to start with that. And now let's call it LCP8. There's the LCP8 share code. And I can do the same thing with the capture page, right? So we're going to share code the email campaign right now. So LCP8, submit, and changes are saved. So now let's say we want to share code the lead capture page. So it goes together. So we just give our teammate one share code and they get the capture page design and the follow-up email campaign. How cool is that? Right? So let's go and hover over web pages again, my web pages. And now we're going to find that same capture page that we created today. I'm going to click to share it. See over here where it says share? See some others that say shared, right? Past tense, I've already shared these. But this one does not. This one just say share. Do you want to share it? Yeah, it's not shared right now. So let's go ahead and click on share. Not Sunny and share, right? Not those guys, but just share. So here we've already created the share code. We just got to find it. It was LCP8, right? It's right here. In alphabetical order, 344762-LCP8, right there. So I want to add it to this share code. So now I'm giving them an email campaign and a lead capture page. And I can just give that share code to my team and I can click on submit. Boom. And now it's ready. So now let's check and see what we have together in that share code. See where it says the share code is right here, LCP8. See where it says manage this share code? If you click there, you can verify and confirm what you're giving away with this share code. Here's the share code right here. And it's telling you, okay, you're giving them the email campaign, Franco Training LCP8, and you're giving them the web page, Franco LCP8. That's the lead capture page. You can view it or remove it. And same thing with the page. You can view it or remove it. How cool is that, guys? So we did it. Now, no matter who gives you a share code for any kind of campaign that's got an email campaign to it, if it's not coded correctly, you now know how to find it, make an editable, let me come off camera here because we're done. You now know how to make an editable copy of any email campaign that just wasn't coded right or whatever. It wasn't, share coded in the codes there. You can make a copy that you can edit, rename it, open up the emails, make your changes, code them even for your team. I showed you all of that in tonight's lesson. Just rewind and watch that part again to get it, play around with stuff. Play like I did. I created a fake capture page and a fake subdomain. It was everything I did tonight was free, right? And I created a fake email campaign. You can create your own practice campaigns and you don't have to use them in the real world, but you can get better at creating your own stuff with Power Lead System. Create your test campaigns, right? And share code them and give them to a teammate and just to test it. Hey, John, just install this thing. It's not real. Don't use it. Well, you can use it if you want to, refine it, but I just want to test to see if this works, if I got it, right? And play around and get better at it. But so we learned how to copy and edit an email campaign, how to code it the way you need, either manually or with the little codes that we have, how to create your own name for it, how to create a share code for it, how to attach it to your capture page, how to share code that together, and how to give that to your team. You will never, ever, ever be in a situation where you you installed a share code of an email campaign and it's sending people to the wrong page and you can't do anything because your sponsor's on vacation and they don't reply to you or whatever, you can now fix it. How cool is that? And remember the hint that I gave you. Did you see all those email campaigns in that list? Did you know when you find you can create your own copy to test? You can create a copy of any campaign that you like. You can review the emails one by one, and you can copy and paste them, or change them, edit them on the fly, or take them and put them on another campaign that you can mix and match and do all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of stuff in there that is solid copywriting, email marketing copywriting, really good stuff. And you can change stuff and edit, and there you go. So you have a whole wealth of content that now for those of you that are posting on Facebook or have a blog or something like that, do you know that a lot of those follow-up emails in those campaigns can very easily be used as Facebook posts? Just add a picture, or blog posts. They can very easily be purposed in a different way. It's content. It's about making money on the internet. You can use it, right? So go in there. It's a big library of stuff you can find, really great pieces, and refine them to fit your personality and your offer, and use them as blog posts, as Facebook posts, create your own email campaigns. So we covered all of that, guys. So anyway, thanks for hanging out. That's it for tonight. Next week, we're going to take it a little bit step further, and we're going to show you how to create your own sales funnels and how to use this type of copywriting to tweak the headlines and install your own videos on them and all kinds of stuff. We're going to go over 2 or 3 little tactics next week that you can build on. Now, remember, if this was your first educational training session with us and it's way over your head, don't worry. This is lesson number 8. Don't worry. In the archives, it takes you all the way back to the pre-built stuff that you don't even have to mess with. Just get traffic to it, and we show you how to do that too. Okay, so go to the archives, go back to lesson 1, start there, and just build upon it. Build upon it. You don't have to continue. You can do lesson 1 and lesson 2, and your whole first year of internet marketing. You can build a full-time income just with lesson 1 and lesson 2. Remember, we plugged you into everything you needed to get results immediately without doing anything else. We wanted to keep it very, very simple. Now, we keep bringing other lessons to build upon that, but it doesn't mean you have to do every single thing we're teaching every week. It's just your library, your educational library is growing. So you can go to that channel, see the title, see what lesson plans we were covering on those nights, and add it to your menu of skill sets or pass on it. It's okay. All right. So anyway, for the entire family here at Power Lead System, another week of internet marketing training, Thursday training. I'll see you live next week. Affiliates, send people to this free training and serve them. Give them some value. Let them come back to you if they have any questions. If you're brand new, click on the blue button below, start your free trial, plug into training, and let us help you make some money on the internet for whatever you're trying to sell. I'll see you guys next week live. I'll see you 24/7 on the recording on here. Use it. Send traffic to it. See you guys later. Bye for now.